welcome back to Yoga by Gina. I'm Gina, and today's class is actually going to be a little bit different than previous videos have been. Today I wanted the theme of the class to be healthy joints. For anyone out there who maybe is struggling with any type of joint pain, maybe you've had some joint surgeries in the past, I certainly understand that. Yoga can sometimes feel inaccessible for that type of group of people. I wanted to produce this class to give you options for how to modify a yoga practice to be a more comfortable and enjoyable experience for you. You will see me using blocks for props, so if you have blocks, that's great. You can also use pillows instead. The poses and sequences that I'll be sharing today will be flexible for block or pillow, or maybe it's even a book if you don't have a comfortable pillow to put underneath your seat or your joints. Of course, every person might be struggling with a different kind of joint issue. Today's class specifically, I'm going to be hyper-focused on the knee joints. So with that being said, get into something comfortable. We won't be breaking a sweat today. This will be a different structured format, and I hope you enjoy.
Beginning in a seated position, let's go ahead and grab some blocks or pillows or books to place underneath your knee joints. This will help alleviate any strain that is felt in your hips in this position. Start to deepen your inhales and your exhales as you place your palms on top of your knees, slowing down the breath here. No need to rush. We're taking stock of the quality of your breath. Maybe raise your shoulders towards your ears and then slowly roll your shoulder blades down your back. Remember that there is no rush to your practice. We're slowing down intentionally. Notice what the air feels like as it enters your nostril and as it exits. And I invite you to call in an intention for your practice today. Something that maybe feels grounding and supportive. To flutter your eyelids open now, and on an inhale, chest leans forward, and on the exhales, you'll round your spine and lean back. We're still in the seated position, doing a seated cat and cow. So the inhales will guide you forward, broadening through the chest, and the exhale, as you round your spine, dip your chin towards your chest in your cat pose. I love this position modification because you don't have to apply so much pressure to your knees in a traditional cat-cow pose. So just enjoying here the feeling of your spine warming up, opening up. Make it your own. And when you're ready, go ahead and place the blocks on the lowest setting, and we're going to inhale, arms rise above you. Exhale, your left arm goes down towards your side as your other arm rainbows across, and then inhale, switch arms, exhale, rainbow towards the other side. We'll repeat this a few times. So the inhales bring you up, exhales, rainbow your arm over. Waking up the side body here. This is also another great stretch to start opening up the hip joints in a really safe way. When you're ready here now, go ahead and set aside one block, and we're going to grab the next block and actually place it underneath your seat as we get set up for a child's pose. This is great if you have knee joint pain, as it takes off a lot of pressure from the knees. So you're still extending your arms long out in front of you, feeling the stretch in your hip. Inhale, guide your arms over towards the right corner of your mat. Enjoy this stretch here. Inhale, come back through center, and on the exhale, guide your hands towards the left corner of your mat, opening up the right side body. Inhale, come up through center, rise up. Setting aside our block now entirely, we're going to tall spine and exhale as we lean back onto the ground. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Enjoying here some deep belly breaths as we adjust to being flat on our back. We're going to be setting up for a figure 4 pose to begin deepening the stretches in our hips. So take your right ankle, cross it over your left knee, and then lift up your left foot. for reversed pigeon or figure 4 on your right side. And when you're ready, bring both of your feet back down to the mat, and we're going to switch sides. So left foot lifts, cross over on top of the right knee, and lift your right foot. You might notice a difference on different sides. Take note of that. Don't judge that. That's just information. Gently bring your feet back down towards your mat. And let's take a moment here to move around all that synovial fluid that we are activating in these poses. So bringing your knee towards your chest, rolling it around in big circles. Hopefully that feels really nice. Lift both of your legs up, and option here to either grab the outside of your outer foot or your shins. In my case, for example, that just feels better in my body. Rock back and forth. Have fun with this pose here. I love how this feels in my hip joints. It also feels nice on my knee. Let's now rock forward gently up into a seated position. Take a moment here to readjust and find yourself in a tabletop position as we get ready for what I like to call a mini core activation. Tuck your toes, maybe lean back to give yourself a toe stretch. Inhale, neutral spine. And on the exhale, you're actually going to lift your knees off your mat. And then inhale, slowly lower down towards the mat. Exhale, push through your fingers, lift your knees, belly button towards your spine. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift your knees. And exhale, push back into a downward facing dog here. Now we've been on our knees, so walk your dog out. Get comfortable. Stretch the back of your calves. When you're ready, inhale, lift your right leg. Exhale, step it through to come up to the front. Take your block on the inside of your right foot and inhale your right arm above you. Low lunge twist with a supported block. Exhale, lower your right hand back down to the mat. Step your left foot up to meet the right. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, one vertebrae at a time as you rise up, tall spine. Facing you now, inhale, both arms rise above you. Exhale, gently lean towards the right. Inhale, come through center. Exhale, grab opposite wrist, lean towards the left. Inhale, center. And exhale, both palms back down onto the mat. Inhale, halfway lift, palms come to shins. Exhale, step back down into a plank position here, and exhale, downward facing dog as you lift your left leg up behind you to repeat the same motion on the opposite side. So you'll step the left foot up in front, place your right palm on the block as your left arm lifts, low lunge twist. Enjoy this stretch here. Exhale, palm comes down to the mat as you step your foot up to meet the other one at the top. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, gently, slowly rise back up to standing. And now begin to let loose. So let your arms just swing from side to side. Gently lift your foot up, a little knocking on heaven's door to get the joints moving and loose for the day. Just some gentle movement. Inhale, arms above you. Exhale, slowly forward fold, palms in front of you. Inhale, halfway lift, palms to thigh or shins. Exhale, place your palms in front of you as you come back down into a seated position here. Starting to wrap up where we began, grab both of your blocks, place them underneath your knee joints here in a comfortable position. Place your palms on top of your knees and begin to call back in that intention as you bring your palms together in front of your heart and rub them together. Let's build up some heat, generate some warmth. Place one hand over your heart, one over your belly, and take in the gratitude that you should feel for showing up for yourself today. I hope you enjoyed.